Welcome back to another Joyride video. If you're just joining us for this journey, you got a little catching up to do. We picked up a 1963 C10 from an estate sale that was left abandoned in a field. We got the original inline 6 running, but discovered a few issues. Well, a lot of issues. So we picked up another engine, but before I go further, I'll let this video do the explaining.
There's a spider web.
Really? We got spider webs on here? That's what I get for talking crap on clays. What are we gonna do with them spiders, buddy? You know why we have spider webs on the C10?
Because you haven't been doing anything to it.
That's gonna change today. Finally. We're gonna change that today, aren't we, bud? There you go. All right. It's really windy out here. I really didn't want to do this. I didn't want to. Here, let's inside here. Yeah, I've got it fully aired up right now. I really didn't want to do this. Well, that window's not going to open, bud. So I'm kind of blaming this on Clay. So Clay, if you're watching, this is all your fault. Those of you that have been watching, those of you that have been watching the C10 build know that we picked up a small block 350. We're still going to use the small block 350, but not in the C10. We're going to put that and the El Camino. When we got the C10, we actually got the El Camino too, and that El Camino belongs to Tom and Dylan. So that's their little project. So we're gonna take that 350, we're gonna put it in the El Camino, but we're going a different direction with the C10. So that's what this video is about, the different direction that we're going to go with the C10. And a lot of you guys have already seen this coming. All that noise that you hear is this little guy over here. You're making all that noise, but here, come over here. You wanna drive? The direction that we're gonna go with the C10, I know you guys already saw this coming. We're LS swapping it. It is a 4-bolt main. It's a 350, 300 horse, and we paid 600 bucks for it. So I could not say no to this. I think what we're gonna do is rock this, and then we'll do an LS swap. Really, I found that somebody has got an LS.
Stop. Okay.
No.
Why would you do all that work and then redo it all again?
Someone messaged me about an LS. I'll explain it later. I don't want to explain too much in here, but I'll explain it to you later. But
This is why we
if it
just stayed with the original.
What are you talking about?
The original engine.
Oh my
that goes
gosh.
with the truck.
That's what I want to do. What are you doing, bud? What are you doing? We're LS swapping this thing, and one of the main reasons why I want to do LS swap, it's going to be so much more reliable. It's going to be nice, and then later on, if we want to turbo it, we're going to. The LS is just going to be so much nicer. Just hop in it and drive it. You know, you just put the key in there, fire it up, she's just gonna go. We already did the bags, which you guys saw that. So I'm looking at a few different engines. I know the 6.0 is the more desired LS, but we're probably gonna end up going with a 4. What? Yeah, the window's broke, bud. We're either gonna go with a 4.8 or the 5.3. Yeah, that's for your AC, I think. I don't know what that is. What does it do? Fans? We've got a few of them that we've got our eye on Facebook Market. We're gonna go look at one tomorrow. So tomorrow we might find an engine for this thing. I'm on that dad duty right now, so be careful. We're all the way aired up. Okay. I can't wait to get this thing going. I have been slacking on the C10 videos. A lot of you have been asking where are the C10 videos, and one of the reasons why, I mean, I'm just gonna be honest, just had a lot going on. I know I've put out a lot of other content. One of the other reasons why this thing was kind of left in a standstill, because I have the 350, but I was like, I don't want to waste a bunch of time putting that engine in here, and that's not what I really want to do with this. Really want to do an LS swap. Like, LS swapping this thing is going to be pretty sweet. So my goal now, because I originally was going to build a garage, get the garage built, we're going to really, you know, get the C10 content done. But then when I sold the Cobra to build the garage, and then ended up picking up the Camaro, which that kind of put the garage on hold. But the garage will be coming. We're gonna have to wait a little bit longer than what I wanted to wait for it, but we're probably gonna do the garage later on. I was talking to Laura about refinancing the house to pay for the garage, but we'll figure all that out. But she ain't gonna let me do that. So the C10 kind of got put on hold a little bit, and I will admit, I mean, once I got the 68 Camaro, that did distract me a little bit and take my attention off the truck. And once I went to Pigeon Forge, when I went to Cruise Week, and then I saw the truck that Clay did the LS swap in, that right there, seeing all those LS swap C10s, I was just like, that's what I want to do. I'm sure a lot of you probably start building something, and then you know, you have this in your mind what you want to do with it, and then as you start, your direction completely changes. LS swap it is, going LS. Where do you find those? I did a poll. This had to be a month or so ago. I don't know. Follow my Instagram. Every once in a while, I'll throw up like a little poll if I'm kind of undecided on which direction I want to go with my vehicle. And if I didn't do LS swap, it was going to be Coyote swap. Plus, Coyote swap is like way too expensive. And you can pick up these LS engines for like under $1,000 all day. I think this is going to be Matt's first time on the YouTube channel, is it?
Absolutely.
Is it your first time?
Yeah.
Oh. All right, so we're heading over here. We're picking up a new engine for the truck. So everybody's like, didn't you already get one? Yeah, we did, but I think Dylan's putting that in his... Are you putting that in the El Camino, Dylan?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's probably gonna pay me in like 5 years when he gets a job, but LS swap it is. So we're gonna go look at one today, and hopefully we'll be picking it up. But first we gotta go get our coffee, and then we gotta stop at the ATM, and then after that, we're picking up this engine, hopefully. Hopefully, that's a goal. We've already bought the intake before the engine. What do you think?
Need a bigger one to fit the turbo.
Right. Well, we're going smaller turbo, you know, so we don't get that turbo lag.
Yeah, I definitely need that.
I wonder if I can make a Corona mask out of that. Like, hold it up to your face. Will that filter from the virus? Like, put it.
I think it will.
All right, everybody, let one rip. Can you smell it, Matt?
Got the coffee, got the money from the ATM. Head over here. The guy is asking $800 for this engine. It's a 5.3 LS. How much do you think we're gonna get it for? 700. What do you think?
650.
650. I'm gonna try 300. I found a 4.8 for 550 with the wiring harness, the ECU, all that stuff. So if I, you know, this one's 5.3, a little bit bigger displacement. I'd rather get that one. Pulled in here, I think. Is that it right there? Calling this guy. Hey, I think I'm outside. I'm not sure if I'm at the right place or not.
Oh yeah, you must gotta come around.
Oh, come around the backside?
The backside. I'm staying this side and going in.
Okay. Oh, look at that. There's a
New
C10.
project truck.
I guess I'll just pull over here. That's pretty sweet. I've never seen this on the back of these cars. That looks different. That's weird, man. That's really weird. So you pulled this out, and what did it come out of?
I have an 04 Chevy truck, Silverado. Got the 862 heads on it. Yeah, power steering, alternator, ACs on it.
Fresh oil.
Fresh oil?
Yeah, I knew the truck.
Oh.
The old man was one of my customers, and what happened was the damn thing rusted up so bad, the frame and all. I told him, I said, it ain't no fixing that, man. This ain't electronic if you were looking for electric. This is cable.
It's all cable
Everybody
anyway.
wants cable. A lot of them got the electric.
Yeah, because I saw another one online where it was all electric and it came with the pedal and
Come with the
everything.
pedal and
Yeah.
everything.
No, I think it's broke down in there.
Yeah, that one there.
They usually break about halfway and weld a nut on them and back them out. 4.8 or 5.3. I'll tell you a story.
He's not a very good reader.
Yeah, I'll tell you a story why I always kept money. I learned the hard way. Had a guy and his girlfriend come up from Richmond, buy a Chevy dually off us, $4,500. He handed me a stack of 20s, man. It's been like that. I said, God damn, man, couldn't get any big bills? He said, nah, that's all I could get. So I started counting again. I said, So I sat over there and I was counting after he left, right? It was $400 short. I counted it again. I said, that sucker's 400 short. Tried to call him, wouldn't answer his phone. I hate to say this, but I said, I hope that son of a breaks down on you on the I said, I'm gonna come down there with my boys and it ain't gonna be good. Took it home. My wife said, you sell that truck? I said, yeah. I gave her the money and she said, well, she sold it for 45. She said, there's only 41 here. I said, I got ripped off for $400. She said, 60-something years old. You don't know any better yet? And I said, man, he had a whole stack of 20. I said, it just aggravated the shit out of him.
I would have known this ahead of time. I would have like took a 20 out of that. It's gonna be the new engine for the C10.
There you go. Make it pretty.
I'm gonna try. So now we gotta load it into the truck. There we go. That's where we're gonna put it on that tire. Yeah.
Got that motor right here at the edge of the tailgate.
Yep. I'm gonna need a new belt.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah, it's definitely not gonna make it. We're gonna try to lower the chains.
Yet again, I'm working hard for the C10.
All right, she's strapped in.
There's a starter over there.
Yep, there's a starter.
She's a little heavy.
Your Vortex
Sweet.
Uh-oh.
5.3.
Those are the bolts for your bracket for the power steering pump and alternator.
Sweet. We're good. Another Chevy engine in the Ford truck. Dude, that thing's pretty sweet. All right, so what do you think, Tom?
Got it.
700. Yep, Tom, you were right.
I was close.
He was close. I did offer 600 though.
Yeah,
You did.
I did. But he said he couldn't do it. What is it, Bob's Auto Shop, Mechanic Shop? Yeah, seems like a pretty good dude. And yeah, very cheap labor, $65 an hour. We're gonna head over to Horrible Freight. But gray hair. Look at all that gray.
Yeah, I only got it because he told me he was going to do an LS swap.
LS swap, that's the only reason why I got it. And it made me feel a lot better because normally, you know, you go look at an engine, you don't really want to buy an engine that you didn't actually hear running. But it makes me feel a lot better that he's actually at a mechanic shop. And he did tell me, if you have any issues or anything, any problems with that engine, let him know. So that, you know, that right there gave me that peace of mind. And you're buying it from an actual shop and not just, yeah, like showing up at Hector's house buying a spoon engine out of the garage.
I remember that.
Absolutely.
Is it leaking?
Yeah, it's got the fluid coming out.
All that came out of the water
You
pump.
would expect us to know this.
Just a little bit, man.
Have to take a little slack out.
No, I was going right.
Everybody's
Yeah.
like, why did you take it out of the truck with this? Well,
Because it's a lot
the
easier.
the truck is really tall. We had a hard time getting it in. LS3. This one's about 550 horsepower. Stock. And she's got the 862 heads. We're good to roll.
Shit, put this thing in the Camaro, man. You'd be rocking.
Nah. If we do the Camaro, we're gonna do something bigger.
The horsepower in this thing?
Nah, the Camaro's got a 502 big block in it, and the sound of that thing. I mean, this is gonna be awesome for the C10. It's gonna be perfect. If we get it all in and stuff like that, we may upgrade, put a nicer, maybe a Corvette intake or something like that on there. So much bigger than the 350. That's a big. We have this 350 right here. So if anybody wants a 350, it is for sale. So hit me up if you guys are interested in this.
What? That goes in the 69 El Camino.
Nobody cares about the El Camino. Just all the spaghetti. We're only gonna really use like 2 of these wires. I don't know why we need all this.
That's all overkill.
It's overkill. And this right here is basically the ECU, and it's gonna be nice because we're gonna tune it ourselves, just like we did the GT500. We'll put a tune on that.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll put a tune on it, and then later on, there's a starter. I wanna put a turbo kit on it. That's another reason why I want to go LS, tune it and all that stuff.
That thing
LS.
is way bigger.
Dude, it's so much bigger. You bringing in groceries? Walk past the new engine? What do you think, hon?
It's big.
Yeah, that's what she said. Logan, what do you think of the new engine, bud?
Cool.
It's cool. I can't wait to get this in the C10. So here's the new engine. You want to tell them what it is?
5.3 LS.
Yeah, it's pretty good, isn't it, bud? Is that a good engine?
Uh-huh.
What kind of heads is on this thing?
862.
So you think this thing's gonna be fast?
Yeah, it's okay, but not as fast as the Mustang.
It might be if we put a turbo on it, bud. It could be. You know that? What do you think? Do you think it would be if we put a turbo on it?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so maybe we might have to do that. I think I'm gonna order a new wiring harness. What do you think, bud?
That one's all ripped up.
What transmission should we go with, bud?
Or L60E.
Okay, I think that might be what we do. Got a broken stud right there. One on this side, one right there, and then one right there on the manifold. Pretty sure when we go to taking this fully apart, we're probably gonna break some more. So I'm gonna do a video and showing you how to get those out. Some of you guys probably already know. So it came out of an 04 Silverado with about 130,000. Is that a lot of miles? I thought it was okay. Are you gonna help me put this in the C10? Mm-hmm. She's all lifted up. You got it? You gonna air her down, bud? That looks pretty cool, bud. You driving? You aired this thing completely out, bud. We got a lot of plans. We want to C-notch. I don't know if we're gonna go like a actual tank or a fuel cell. We're gonna do something back there. Right now, the fuel tank is right there. We need to do all new brake lines. We're gonna do master cylinder, brake booster, all that cool stuff. Dang, bud, was that you?
No, that was you.
The whole reason why I say I didn't want to do this is mainly because we already bought a small block 350. I went and got this engine, made a YouTube video with it, shared it with you guys, and then completely changed plans. I feel bad about going and getting that engine. I feel like I kind of wasted people's time because Chad, he helped me out so much to go get that engine. And then now I'm going a completely different direction, LS. But I knew in the very beginning, and I even told Chad, I told everybody, I was like, I know I'm putting a 350 in this, but later on I'm gonna pull it out and we're gonna do an LS. So I just decided, you know what, throw the LS in there and basically just get it over with. At this point, we've already switched directions once. We're not gonna do it again. We have the engine. That engine is going in the C10. Let me know. So what do you guys think? I mean, would you have went 350 or would you guys have just stuck with the LS? What do you think, buddy? LS? He likes the LS. It's bigger, right? Let me know what your thoughts are. And if anybody knows, because honestly, this LS stuff is all new to me. So, I mean, I know this stuff has been out and so many of you guys know so much about these engines. I've never swapped one of them. So please, any help, I will definitely appreciate it. So all this stuff is completely new to me because I'm sure there's probably so much other stuff I know for a fact I'm probably gonna need that I don't know yet. And of course, I forgot to mention the most, are you making fun of me, bud? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm going like this and he's, the most obvious thing is the engine mounts. So we're gonna need engine mounts, aren't we, bud? He's making fun of me already, just like his mom. You know, that's what mommy does, is pick on me all the time and make fun of me for stuff. And then now you're doing it. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead, wrap this video up. Hope you guys enjoyed this upload. Hopefully the next video we post, we're yanking that inline 6 out of there. You wanna yank that thing out of there? Hope you guys enjoyed this video. We're gonna go ahead, wrap it up, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.